Barry Lamar Bonds was born on July 24, 1964, in Riverside, California, to a family deeply immersed in sports. His father, Bobby Bonds, was a Major League Baseball player, and his godfather, Willie Mays, was one of the greatest players in the history of the game. Growing up in this environment, Barry Bonds was destined for greatness, and from a young age, it was clear that he had inherited his family's athletic talent. Bonds attended Serra High School in San Mateo, California, where he excelled in both baseball and football. His prodigious talents on the baseball diamond were already apparent, and by the time he graduated, Bonds was considered one of the top high school prospects in the country. However, despite his success, Bonds had to endure some challenges early in his career, particularly dealing with the legacy of his famous father. There was always an expectation that he would follow in Bobby's footsteps and make a significant mark on Major League Baseball. After high school, Bonds attended Arizona State University, where he continued to shine as a baseball player. At ASU, he played for the Sun Devils and earned a reputation as one of the best collegiate hitters of his generation. His time at Arizona State helped hone his skills and further develop his game, and he became a highly sought-after prospect. In 1985, after an outstanding collegiate career, Bonds was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates with the 6th overall pick in the first round of the Major League Baseball draft. Professional beginnings with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bonds made his Major League Baseball debut with the Pittsburgh Pirates on April 24, 1986, at the age of 21. He immediately displayed his skills as a well-rounded player with an eye for hitting and a natural ability to play defense. Though his first season was marked by some growing pains, he quickly became a regular starter for the Pirates. His combination of power, speed, and discipline at the plate made him an emerging star, and he earned his first All-Star selection in 1990. During his early years with the Pirates, Bonds developed a reputation as one of the most feared hitters in the game. His ability to hit for both average and power, along with his exceptional base-running skills, set him apart from other players of his generation. Bonds had the rare ability to turn on fastballs while still showing patience and an advanced understanding of the strike zone, which led to consistent on-base percentages. Bonds' peak with the Pirates came in the early 1990s, as he helped lead the team to consecutive National League East titles in 1990, 1991, and 1992. Though the Pirates fell short in the postseason, Bonds continued to rise as one of the best all-around players in the league. His speed on the base paths, coupled with his ability to hit home runs, made him a dual threat that few could match. During this period, Bonds became one of the top players in the National League, earning 3 Gold Glove awards and consistently finishing near the top of MVP voting. Despite his success with the Pirates, Bonds was in search of a bigger stage and a chance to win a World Series. In 1992, he made the difficult decision to leave the Pirates as a free agent and sign with the San Francisco Giants, a move that would ultimately define the rest of his career. The San Francisco Giants and career peak. Bonds' move to the San Francisco Giants in 1993 marked a turning point in his career. The change of scenery and the new challenges that came with it seemed to spark something in him. In his first season with the Giants, he set a career high with 46 home runs and 123 RBIs, finishing second in the National League MVP voting to Barry Larkin. However, this was just the beginning of an even more remarkable chapter in his career. The 1990s were the peak years for Barry Bonds. After joining the Giants, he quickly became the face of the franchise and one of the most dominant players in the game. Over the next decade, Bonds would redefine what it meant to be an offensive juggernaut. His power numbers were staggering and his ability to get on base reached unprecedented heights. In 2001, at the age of 36, Bonds had one of the most incredible seasons in baseball history. That year, Bonds hit 73 home runs, breaking Mark McGwire's single-season home run record of 70 set in 1998. Bonds' remarkable power surge, combined with his plate discipline and ability to work walks, helped him achieve a mind-boggling .863 slugging percentage. He also led the league with 137 RBIs and an on-base percentage of .515, which was one of the highest marks in baseball history. For his efforts, Bonds won his 4th MVP award, and he was widely regarded as the best player in the game. Bonds' career from 2001 to 2004 was extraordinary. He consistently posted high home run totals, racked up RBIs, and continued to excel in getting on base. His power numbers, especially his home runs, were mind-blowing. But his patience and eye at the plate were what truly set him apart. He would routinely draw walks, even intentional ones, and he was walked a major league record 232 times in 2004, including 120 times intentionally. During this period, Bonds' hitting numbers were so incredible that they overshadowed the rest of his game. He won a further 4 MVP awards, 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004, bringing his total to 7, the most by any player in Major League Baseball history. His offensive dominance was unmatched, and he became the first player to hit 500 home runs and steal 500 bases in his career. He was widely regarded as one of the best hitters of all time, and his record-breaking achievements seemed to be an affirmation of his place in the game's history. Controversy and the steroid era. Despite his incredible success on the field, Barry Bonds' career became mired in controversy due to the increasing scrutiny surrounding performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs, in baseball. Bonds' dramatic physical transformation during the late 1990s and early 2000s, marked by his increased muscle mass and power, led many to speculate that he had used steroids or other performance-enhancing substances. Although Bonds consistently denied these allegations, the speculation never went away. The controversy surrounding Bonds' performance intensified as baseball entered the steroid era in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Many players of Bonds' era were linked to PED use, and the media and public opinion became polarized regarding the legitimacy of his achievements. In 2007, Bonds was indicted on charges of perjury and obstruction of justice in connection with his testimony about his alleged steroid use. The trial and legal battles further tarnished his legacy, even as he continued to break records on the field. In 2007, Bonds became the all-time home run leader, surpassing Hank Aaron's long-standing record of 755 home runs. Bonds' 756th home run came on August 7, 2007, at AT&T Park in San Francisco, a moment that was both celebrated and controversial. While many fans and analysts applauded his achievement, others questioned the validity of his records, given the cloud of suspicion that surrounded him. Bonds finished his career with 762 home runs, a record that stood for several years until it was broken by Aaron Judge in 2022. Final years and retirement. Barry Bonds played his final season in 2007 at the age of 43. His last year in Major League Baseball was a tumultuous one, as the media focus on his legal issues and performance-enhancing drug allegations overshadowed his on-field accomplishments. Though Bonds still displayed his trademark power and plate discipline, his time with the Giants came to an end after that season. Following his retirement, Bonds remained a polarizing figure in the world of baseball. Despite his extraordinary career achievements, his association with the steroid controversy and the legal battles over his alleged use of performance-enhancing drugs kept him out of the Baseball Hall of Fame for several years. Bonds' place in baseball history remains one of the most debated, with many acknowledging his dominance on the field while questioning the legitimacy of his records due to the steroid allegations. In recent years, Bonds has continued to be active in the baseball community, offering his expertise and working as a mentor and instructor. He has remained a vocal advocate for the game, and while his legacy may be contentious, there is no denying the incredible impact he had on the sport.